Howdy, and it's Cloudy. Welcome back to my man. Today we got a little movie announcement breakdown type of thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, recently I have done one of these type of videos. I did a Blade video. If y'all haven't know my favorite MCU character. Now that I know he is MCU, you know what I'm saying? It is Blade. He's always been my favorite since I first watched the movies and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially he back and it's Wesley Snipes. I love Wesley Snipes. You know what I'm saying? But when I did that video on the plan about Blade, bro, I accidentally deleted it, bro, and I wanted to take out everything in sight, bro. I'm telling you. But today we got another video from the homie Emergency Awesome. You know what I'm saying? Called the new Green Lantern announcement. Now, low-key, I know there's a lot of people that don't like Green Lantern, but low-key, I low-key like it. I always wish there was more to it.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. There was a big Green Lantern HBO announcement this week. It looks like they found their new Hal Jordan of James Gunn's DCU for the big series that they're doing. And it looks like it's going to be Josh Brolin of all people. I never guessed it would have been him. He wasn't on any of my lists, or that James Gunn would be going for a much older Hal Jordan, like way older, I think, than most of us thought. But just think of how Ryan Reynolds is going to react to this, especially if Cable returns in Deadpool 4.
Well, okay. I don't think Ryan Reynolds would care though, because I don't think, because I might be wrong, but I think I saw something about Ryan Reynolds pretty much saying he didn't like his Green Lantern character, like he didn't like playing the character. You know what I'm saying? And obviously we see he really is Deadpool, bro. Nobody else could play Deadpool but him. But there is people that can play Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? He was a good Green Lantern, but he's a better Deadpool than he is a Green Lantern, bro. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad they bring these movies back, bro, because the MCU is expanding, and it seemed like whoever is the head of the MCU, whatever, see that, you know, we bored out here. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of movies coming from Marvel next year in 2027. It's a lot, or at least that's the plan. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad the Green Lantern's coming back, bro. I always wish there was more story to it, and we got to see what else he could do with the ring and stuff.
Let's talk about the obvious thing.
Green Lantern is probably one of the best characters.
And yet you're still going. Why? None of us can understand.
Okay, game on, Brolin.
Okay.
You're so old, you make Dust look like a baby.
Man.
You could literally just talk about what's going on here, playing all their footage from Deadpool 2, and it would work. We all joke, but there were actually some DC references during Deadpool 2. But as crazy as it sounds, Josh Brolin seems like he's gonna be the next Hal Jordan of the DCU, so we'll break it all down.
I'm tired of them saying movies are gonna release 2026, 2025, bro. We got so many months left, so many days left, so many hours, so many minutes, so many seconds left of 2024, bro.
We're ramping up to actually cast the series and start filming it. James Gunn already released a short teaser for the series explaining what's going to be about, how it will connect with the larger DCU movies, TV shows. The new Superman movie is going to be the first time we'll see any Green Lantern inside the DCU. That'll be Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner, who we've already seen scenes of during the Superman movie. Like, I did a couple videos for the Superman previews that we got for all the characters, the new version of the suit. But a big part of those previews included some of the other big characters, like his Green Lantern and Hawkgirl. Zoom and enhance, notice all their costumes. This is just for the Superman movie, so this could change by the end of that movie. But the Green Lantern costume included have Maxwell Lord's company logo on them. Like Mr. Terrific, everybody have Maxwell Lord's logo on their suits. All the suits look very similar, like they're part of the same team. They're going for like a Justice League International kind of vibe because Maxwell Lord was part of that team in the original comics. Sean Gunn.
Oh, so Green Lantern's a part of Justice League? Bro, we would have loved to seen him in some of the Justice League movies and stuff, bro. It would have been dope to see him in the Flash movie. You know, bro, Green Lantern should have been on screen a lot more if he's a part of the Justice League. I feel like we should have been getting more movies or TV shows or something.
Raglan in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and his James Gunn's brother is playing Maxwell Lord. It sounds like his version will be more like the original version, not the more recent, more evil version of Maxwell Lord. But that's probably why the suits look the same. I'm not a big fan of the look either, so maybe Superman, maybe some of the other characters will clown on the look of their suits. Like, we can do a much better looking Green Lantern suit when we actually get to the Green Lantern HBO series. Please, please do better looking Green Lantern suits.
And please don't make the super suit green or animated.
Everybody remembering all the Ryan Reynolds jokes.
Hey,
Pretty
I
easy to
like
guess
you know what
on
I
their
like about his movies, man. It's the little disses he do in his movies, bro. And then it's the way there's some scenes where he talks directly to us. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that. You know what I'm saying? I think
TV
that's
budget,
beautiful
their
cinema
suits
to
on the
me.
Green Lantern series will not be animated. Part of the idea here, though, is that the Superman movie is meant to be the introduction to the wider DCU. Like, boom, here
The
it is. This
wider.
is what's going on in the universe in present day. Just giving everyone a better feel for the vibe of what's happening, like what's the state of things, who's active around the world, what's coming down the pipe. The Green Lantern
I
HBO
don't like the
series and
suits, man.
Peacemaker Season 2 are meant to be the first live action series in the DCU. There is the Penguin Batman series coming in a couple weeks. I will do episode videos for that, but that's all part of the Matt Reeves Batman universe. Totally separate thing, not canon to the DCU. So it's not going to be
Okay.
connected to anything happening during the new Superman movie, the Green Lantern HBO series, or any of those other shows and movies that they're doing as part of the DCU. The reason why it looks like they went for Josh Brolin for Hal Jordan, who's in his late 50s, is the Green Lantern HBO will be like a true detective mystery thriller. That's the way they've been pitching it. So older Hal Jordan teaming up with a younger John Stewart as his partner to solve a larger universe-threatening mystery inside the DC universe.
Wait,
It's
so
most
is John Stewart, is he also a lantern too? I mean, that'd be dope to see. So they're saying, okay, so they're saying this Green Lantern that we about to get is gonna be more like a detective spy type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? It'll be dope to see him use his powers in that sense, though. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what type of shit he can do? But I really hope the suits are better, and I really hope we really get to see him use the ring, see him train. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all of that. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like in some of these movies they don't give enough of the training in the background to how they got so powerful. They be like
going to be
leaving it
based
out for
on
some reason,
Earth,
bro.
and the mystery, like what they're trying to figure out, will affect the wider DCU, like Superman, the new Batman, the new Justice League, all the larger characters. It'll be like a very universe-spanning, connected mystery. And it's like they want Hal Jordan in this equation to be the Murtaugh of the Murtaugh and Riggs Lethal Weapon Green Lantern's team. Like 2 days away from retirement, Green Lantern. I'm getting too old for this, Green
Yes.
Lantern. They haven't announced who they've cast for John Stewart yet, but the report is they're looking for someone in their early 30s or younger, so like a very young John Stewart, but not a total rookie. This is that
Okay. So
larger
yeah, another
teaser for
Lantern.
the series that James Gunn dropped a
Michael
while
B.
ago,
Jordan
talking
would be
about what
good.
it's going to cover.
The next thing is a big
Michael B.
premiere
Jordan be a good
HBO
Lantern.
television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, John Stewart and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple
Hey,
of
hear me out
Green
right
Lanterns
now.
who are space cops
Michael B.
watching
Jordan
over
would be a
Precinct Earth.
good
In it, they
pick.
discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU.
Based on the pitch,
Michael B. Jordan or Michael B. Jordan or old boy who played Franklin from Snowfall. They'll be good. They'll be good
it
ones.
sounds like a pretty smart bet for them. Like, it'd be pretty hard for them to mess this up.
Rated T.
Damon Lindelof is one
But if y'all want somebody a little older, I was gonna say Idris Elba, but I don't want to say he too old. Gotta be messed up. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying?
people that are
I
working
think
on
they
the
should try
series.
it
You
out.
probably know him from his previous TV series, movies,
Give me
or
some
even his
credit.
previous
You know what I'm
HBO
saying?
series. Warner Brothers also made a weird change to all their upcoming big budget TV series. Maybe it's not so weird, like it's probably a smart move on their part, but they started officially
What they
branding
doing?
them as HBO series and not as Max series. So I think it is a smart move if they're making these shows as HBO shows, if they brand them as HBO shows. Don't get me started on all the crazy Max Warner Brothers stuff that they've been doing the last couple of years. Like, there have been so many disasters at that company. A couple of years ago, Ryan Reynolds even released a Snyder Cut video with him editing his Green Lantern character, scenes from his movie, into the Snyder Cut trailer. That was actually a real video that Ryan Reynolds edited and posted on his own social media.
But
He also
somebody, I
said he
told
hadn't
you, like he
rewatched his
don't
Green
like
Lantern
it.
movie since it originally came out in theaters and did so while drinking his gin here. Like, this is him wearing a Green Lantern ring, getting really drunk, rewatching his movie for the first time in years.
But I've never seen Green Lantern.
Neither have
so
I.
it's just from you haven't either.
No, the editor
it's literally,
didn't even see it.
But
But you just have to imagine
You know, bro. So the editor was like, bro, this is just one of them ones I don't like, but we gotta make some bread. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna throw it out there like one of them songs you don't really like, but you know renters do. So you just like, bro, that's crazy. He said the editor didn't even watch the movie, bro. How did you? That's crazy, bro. That means when he was editing, bro, he was just getting to certain parts that he could remember that he needed to edit while filming. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, I knew I heard from somewhere that he didn't like it. He didn't like the character, bro. Like he didn't like playing the character. You know what I'm saying? But the character itself is a real good character. But I feel like the Black Green Lantern would be pretty hard to see. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta show them growing up, like training us. You know what I'm saying? I need a 3 hour hero movie, bro. I'm tired of these 1 hour, 30 minute, 2 hour. We need 3 hour hero movies, bro.
Ryan Reynolds reacting to the news, Josh Brolin becoming the new Hal Jordan, taking over the role from him. The jokes practically write themselves, like we have come full circle here. Cable was not in the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie, but he did have a Cable joke about him being an unpopular character, implying that's why he didn't bring him back for Deadpool and Wolverine.
How exactly did that happen?
Well, the police say gravity, but if just between us, they didn't test well in the focus group, particularly Cable.
Even though they clown on each other a lot for the Green Lantern
Bro,
stuff that Ryan Reynolds
like
did in the
those
past and
little
all the
subs,
Cable
bro.
stuff in present day, they are good friends. But it does remind you that there has not been a live-action movie version of Hal Jordan since Ryan Reynolds. Longtime DC TV fans will remember that there was a Hal Jordan briefly in the Arrowverse, but they weren't allowed to show his face just because there are all these crazy rules about what they can do with the characters on TV versus the movies. The runway in The Flash that they used in the pilot episode and in later episodes was also at Ferris's airfield, as in Carol Ferris, where Hal Jordan flew all of his test pilot missions from. There was also the Diggle Green Lantern story arc towards the end of the shows. He got the ring in the Arrow finale. That was meant to set up the Justice League TV show that they were developing. It was going to be another spin-off. It was going to be called Justice U, as in Justice University, with Diggle basically handling a bunch of younger characters with powers. That was all before the big reboot and the push to streaming, and Warner Brothers started canceling all the DC TV shows that it was doing on other networks because it wanted everything to be on Max, and it also didn't want to do all these wider universe shows from a bunch of different places. That's one of the big reasons why they started canceling all the DC TV shows, even the ones that didn't have that many seasons. Like Superman and Lois, for instance, was given like the most polite version of a cancellation that you could probably get, where they're basically like, time to end the show. Like, we'll let you end the show with season 5, but effectively it was also canceled. Generally, the CW just moving away from doing all kinds of superhero TV shows.
See,
it was like
the
a
good
bigger
thing is they're making plans, but the bad thing is they keep canceling all of them, bro. Like, just try some of them, even if it's for like a season, or if it's like, you know what I'm saying, or if it's just one movie, just throw them out there. They might actually be really good, bro. Like, they should have been did something with Blade. They should have been did something with Green Lantern. They should have been did something with Ghost Rider. You know what I'm saying? But they just keep making plans and canceling them. Bro, just throw a few of them out there, bro. Just like the first Green Lantern they threw out there. It didn't do good, but it did good enough to where now they thinking about it again. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. But we need to see more, bro. Like, come
thing
on.
going on. You probably heard
But
Jared.
I'm telling you, bro, the hero stuff can take over cinema, like completely take it over, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they,
Padalecki and a lot of other actors complaining about.
oh, my boy Sam Winchester could have been Hal Jordan too, bro. Or I don't know nobody real name, you know what I'm saying? Or Dean Winchester could have been, bro. I don't know what
the CW was doing with the future of its network. But a lot of those DC TV actors have said that they're optimistic that they'll come back and reprise their roles eventually. Like, even Stephen Amell is like, yeah, someday maybe I'll come back and I'll play a version of Green Arrow at some point. But RIP to all the Arrowverse shows. Effectively, the Arrowverse was ended when they pushed to streaming on Max and they rebooted with James Gunn's DCU, just because they want to do everything more connected now with the movie actors, more like the MCU is doing its TV shows on Disney+. Basically, the idea being that the
DCU,
movie actors
y'all
also
shouldn't do
play
that,
their
man.
characters in live action on the TV shows. There are a
But they're
couple
trying to join
exceptions to
forces,
this, like you
though.
have the Matt Reeves Batman Penguin TV show. That's meant to be set in the separate universe of the Robert Pattinson Batman. They're allowing him to continue making the Batman 2, like everything that's happening in his universe. I don't know how long that's going to continue, but he will at least make the Batman 2. For the most part, though, all the upcoming big movie and TV show stuff that they're doing in the DC universe will be connected to the new James Gunn DCU. For those of you asking about the Joker too, as well too, like that's off its own little universe as well too. But
bro, y'all heard about what they said about Harley Quinn, bro? Harley Quinn now gonna be Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to complain, but that just don't make sense to me. How you gonna put Harley Quinn in the movie and then have her not be Harley Quinn? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I hope that's just alleged news.
Joker 2 is probably the last movie they do with the Joaquin Phoenix Joker character. Like, this is basically the end for that character. Part of the problem they have with rebooting things and bringing it all under the same umbrella is that you have like a bunch of different projects that all earn a lot of money that they don't want to stop. Like, oh, if you're going to earn money, we'll let you continue. So if it is earning money, that's probably why they let some of this stuff go on. As of me posting this video, they have not announced any casting for the new Wonder Woman in the DCU, the new Flash, or the new Batman. They're probably waiting till after the Batman 2 comes out for that with Robert Pattinson to announce that DCU Batman, just because they don't want to steal too much of its thunder. I'm sure this will come up in the next couple of years when they do make that announcement, because it is weird that they're not going to make Robert Pattinson the new DCU Batman, but it's all because they want an older version of Batman who has an older version of Damian Wayne. Based on Robert Pattinson's age, it wouldn't be weird if Damian Wayne were like a little baby, but they want like a Damian Wayne that can actually be a character running around during the events of the Batman Brave and the Bold movie. More like the Grant Morrison run where he introduced Damian Wayne as the new Robin.
Into it
so it sounds like the new DCU Batman will be like a 40-something Batman. For instance, Ben Affleck's Batman was like late 40s, early 50s. So not like very old Batman, but like a slightly older version of Batman. There will be whole books that you can write, though, about all these things that are happening and this shift in the universe, all the reboots and the projects that they were making, but then canceled because they wanted to do all the new stuff. So as each of these big movies and TV shows come along, I will talk about the relevant stuff that it replaced and that they canceled in favor of the new stuff. There's like a whole book worth of stuff we can talk about when the new Batman movie comes out in the DCU. Like, this was what the Batman movie was going to be with Ben Affleck when they were still making it in the DCEU. I can only imagine who they're going to cast for the brand new version of The Flash and which version of The Flash they go for, if it's Wally West or if it's Barry Allen. The other funny thing about older versions of Batman, they recently revealed that there was a very brief window back when they signed Michael Keaton for the Flash movie in the Batgirl movie, that part of his deal included a live-action Batman Beyond movie. So RIP to live-action Batman Beyond. How long is it going to be before we actually see something like that now? Michael Keaton was even the planned old man Batman of the larger DCEU before they decided to reboot with the James Gunn DCU. He was actually meant to replace Ben Affleck's Batman for a while until they did another really big Justice League team-up movie way down the road. It was all meant to be part of this super twisty original ending to the Flash movie before they changed it and got rid of a lot of those scenes and cameos. Henry Cavill was still in the movie for a long time. He had a much bigger cameo scene during the ending with him meeting Supergirl. I already did a whole big video about it when the Flash movie came out, so I'll link it at the end of this because some of those alternate takes and deleted scenes are pretty wild. Everybody post all your reactions in the comments to Josh Brolin Green Lantern, though. I think it's going to take everybody a while to get used to the idea.
Is okay.
Yeah, but we
still
need
successful as opposed to Green Lantern, which was just nothing.
Really big reminder though, the Batman Penguin HBO episodes will start in a couple weeks. Be sure to enable alerts for my channel to be the first to watch those. Everybody click here for that new Deadpool and Wolverine Thor deleted scene and learn why Thor was crying. And click here to learn about all those
I gotta do that video, bro.
Endings.
And we for sure doing that because I was, bro, at the end, I was really wondering, I was like, bro, why? Like, what happened in that universe? And are we gonna get a movie with that ending in it? You know what I'm saying, bro? That right there was, I don't know why that was such a big thing. Maybe because he pointed it out in the movie, but I think it's a lot bigger than we think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Should I watch Penguin? You know what I'm saying? And also, what other channels got some Marvel DCU breakdown stuff? Because I like this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like to put my 2 cents in, and I would enjoy y'all 2 cents as well. You know what I'm saying?